Welcome to the Sage Advice Podcast, transforming the way people think and work so their organizations can thrive. Well, hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Ed Kless, and with me today is Pam Bakker. Pam holds a Bachelor of Science Degree in Business Management from the University of Phoenix, an Associate of Applied Science Degree in Accounting from Ivy Tech State College. Pam joined Laird Management, LLC in 2005, and in 2009, Pam earned her Master's of Business Administration with an emphasis on Human Resource Management from Walden University. Pam monitors and supervises the work of the accounting department and oversees all of the HR functions. She enjoys spending time at the beach and camping, but mostly she enjoys any time she can spend with her family. Welcome to the Sage Advice Podcast, Pam Bakker.
Thank you, Ed.
Well, first off, Pam, why do you do what you do?
Why do I do what I do? That is a great question. I love being in the service industry where I can help other people. From my standpoint, controller and HR, I wear a lot of many hats, but I'm able to care for our customers if there's a complaint or our employees as they deal with issues related to family medical leave act they maybe need to take or vacation questions that they have. I just love serving people. I love the idea that I am able to help someone and maybe make their day better or answer a question that they were stumbling upon and didn't know where to find the answer.
And talk to me a little bit about your passion for making restaurant visits into experiences. We talked a little bit about that before we started recording.
So our company is all about serving the guests hot food and fresh food in a friendly environment. That may sound kind of boring to some people. You may think you can walk into anywhere and get that from any restaurant that you're walking through the doors. But at Laird Management, we really want to give that customer an experience, something that they will remember us by. So we try and coach our employees to go above and beyond the task of just serving that hot, fresh meal to that employee. Maybe they can get a connection with the customer in some way, shape, or form. Then maybe the customer has a sports emblem on their T-shirt, and our employee can bring something up related to that team. So we want that experience to be memorable to that customer to draw them back, so that it's a great opportunity for us for return business and just to create that connection with those customers.
And what's really so interesting about that is that there's really a connection between all of those things as part of the experience. If you have a wonderful food, but the service is lacking, you're going to look at that overall experience as a bad meal, as opposed to the looking at, well, the food was great, but you're just going to not feel as good as you would if the totality of the experience wasn't consistent.
That's exactly right. And we want the entire experience to be great for those customers.
And you mentioned bringing up sports teams. Is there any other techniques that your staff looks for to try to engage with folks on that? I think that's a great example, taking something that's very practical, such as a logo on their shirt and expanding on it. What other things do they sometimes look for?
Maybe they have a pair of glasses that are kind of unique, or a pair of shoes. Or maybe they have, a phone case that kind of looks out of the ordinary. We're just giving our employees kind of carte blanche, if you want to say, to be able to pick up on things that they might be able to make that connection with that customer.
And that can make all of the difference because you're making it really personal about them.
Correct.
Well, Pam, this is great. I just wanted to ask you, we have an exit question that we ask all of our guests, and that is, who is a hero of yours and why are they a hero?
I would have to say that my mom is probably my hero. I grew up in a family of 3 brothers and myself. My mom was divorced, and she was able to put my brothers and I through sports and band on a one-person income, let alone being able to spend time with us as well. She never missed a game, whether it was in middle school, high school, extracurricular activities. My mom was always there to show that she supported us in anything that we were doing. I was a band geek in high school, and paying for uniforms or band camp, my mom somehow always made sure that that was available for me to partake in. So my mom is my hero.
And lastly, Pam, how can somebody contact you?
I am on LinkedIn. You can look me up with Pam Bakker, and it is Baker with 2 Ks. Or our email address at my location where I work is my first initial last name at lairdmgt.com.
All right, Pam Bakker with Laird Management, thanks so much for being a guest on the Sage Advice podcast.
Thank you, Ed.
For more Sage Advice, visit and subscribe at sageadvicepodcast.com.